Superstar Saga is the best Mario game. There, I said my opinion, now I have to back it up, right? So I made here a list of reasons why Superstar Saga is the best Mario game. Number 1, it has Luigi in it. The game's called Mario and Luigi, and we all know Luigi is the best of the two brothers. Number 2, the game is an RPG, and obviously an RPG is better than those boring platform games. Number 3, it's funny. The game doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's part of the charm. Number 4, the bosses. The fights with the big baddies are a blast. You gotta be quick and smart with your moves, and that feeling when you finally beat them is seriously satisfying. Yeah, and those are the facts of why Superstar Saga is the best Mario game, and has nothing to do with the fact that I used to play this game so much as a kid but never got to finish it. And of course, this isn't just an excuse to beat it now and make a video about it. Why would you say that? But actions speak louder than words, so why don't I just play the game for you and hopefully you can come to the same conclusion as mine. Alright, the story begins in Peach's castle. The ambassador from the so-called Bean Kingdom wants to make an alliance with the Mushroom Kingdom, and as a sign of peace, they brought her a present. But uh-oh, the present was actually a fart box that roofies Peach. Then the villains start striking down the castle to scare the Toads, and then they just leave. They didn't even kidnap her, like they just wanted to do a little prank. One of the Toads goes to Mario and Luigi's house to tell him about this, and he's like, "Mario, man, you gotta come help us. The castle was attacking Peach." Mario sprints to the castle, dragging Luigi with him, just to find Bowser in it, and they start to fight. The combat is really straightforward. Press A or B before landing on an enemy to do more damage, and jump to dodge. Wait, that's not right. And jump to dodge attacks. We beat Bowser, but he's not the main problem here. What those guys did was steal Peach's voice and replace it with this explosive language. After learning this, the brothers and Bowser decide to call a truce and go to the Bean Kingdom to get her voice back. Bowser is gonna take his army with him. Bowser, don't use that word, please. And I'm gonna bring Luigi with me. Even though the game does him dirty and portrays him as a wimpy coward, I know he's not like that. You gonna come with me, right, Luigi?
Bye-bye.
No. What do you mean, no?
Bye-bye.
Luigi, you can't do this to me. You're gonna mess up the first reason why this game is so good. Wait, where are you going? Oh no, I ain't having that. Bowser, go get that son of a bitch. So now we're going to the Bean Kingdom, and in the meantime, we decide to take a photo for our passports, help the crew with the problematic Goombas, and move this cargo that is on the way to... When we were getting closer to the Bean border, the bad guy appears. Her name is Cackletta, and just came by to say hello and send her minion to deal with us. Oh no, what you gonna do? Fart on my face? Ooh, I'm so scared. Oh god, he's bombing the cruiser! Jesus, I don't think we can survive that. Oh no, they're so dead right now. Look at them. There's just no way they leave. Oh my god, no. I guess this is it. Thanks for watching. Of course they didn't die, this is a kid's game. But the rest of the Koopas, yeah, they did die, sadly. But they don't matter in the story, so let's continue. The other survivor of the crash is Bowser, who got stuck in the cannon of this guy, who wants all my coins to get him out. I don't really care about him, to be honest, but Mario gives the coins anyway. And apparently, the Mushroom Kingdom coins are worthless here, so I had to murder a bunch of flies to get the money. In the process, I found these copycats that teach us the spin and the high jump, which we can also use in combat by pressing the correct button in the right moment. So, I finally got the coins, and surprise surprise, the guy's a scammer who just wants to steal our money and beat us up. But with my new and powerful techniques, he's gonna be no match for me. I guess I'll just jump on him until he dies. Screw you, man. Stealing all my money, you piece of shit. We arrive at this little town, where we find out the prince of the Bean Kingdom has been kidnapped. The guards have no leads of where he could be, so I offered to help. One of the villagers went to the top of the mountain because he saw someone who looked like Prince Peasley, but he never returned. This rock is blocking the path to go to the next zone, and the only way to destroy it is with hammers made by these guys. However, the materials to create them are only found on the top of the mountain. Also, every villager you talk to strongly hints you to go to the top of the mountain. The problem is that the only bridge leading to the top of the mountain is being repaired. So I spent 50 minutes just trying to figure out what to do to repair the bridge. I explored the entire town and talked to everyone like 4 times, but the bridge still wasn't repaired. I was about to quit playing for the day until the bridge suddenly, for some reason, was finished. I don't know what I did because I'm sure I wasn't supposed to wait that long. Anyway, I go to the top of the mountain and find the guy who was missing. He has been taking care of that egg, waiting for it to hatch. The egg cracks open and this comes out. He looks a bit older for a newborn, even has a beard and everything. Did you see that? That's the perfect excuse for me to beat up a baby. Yeah! But no, it wasn't a baby. It was just Prince Peasley turned into a monster by Fawful. He sent us to the Bean Bean Castle because that's probably Cackletta's next target. We also got the rock used to create the hammers, so now we can open the path. But we arrived too late. The town was already attacked and the castle is under strict guard, so they don't believe we are the true Mario and Luigi. To prove we actually are, we have to repair the castle's plumbing. To no one's surprise, that lady was Cackletta this whole time, and turns out, repairing the plumbing of the castle for some reason disables the security system of the Beanstar, the most important thing in the kingdom, a star that can grant any wish you ask, and now Cackletta has it. Good job. I really want to meet the architect of this place and just... The queen also turned into a monster, but unlike Peasley, she swallowed a bug. And the only way to cure her is by making her drink a special cola called Chuckola Reserve that is only found in the depths of the Chuckola woods. To make this soda, you have to put Chuckola fruit in a barrel with syrup and tell it jokes until it's mature. Really weird. But we are not doing that. We're gonna steal it like the good guys we are. Wait, who is that? Oh no. I remember now. This is it. This is the brick wall. These are the guys I couldn't beat as a kid. Because of them, I stopped playing and never finished the game. I don't remember exactly what gave me so much trouble. I was probably just bad at dodging the hammer attacks. I got it first try, but not gonna lie, I was kinda nervous. The king of the Koopas, ladies and gentlemen, reduced to the dog of a nobody. Now we have to go through all of this to reach the Chuckola Reserve. But there's a bunch of enemies, fences, and holes we can't get through. So what do you think Mario and Luigi are gonna do, huh? Just climb the fences and go through the holes? What? No, obviously they're just gonna beat the shit out of each other with the hammers, and instead of brain damage, Luigi gets buried and Mario gets smaller. To go past this guy, the protector of the woods, we have to find the 3 types of Chuckola fruits, and after a few puzzles and a little bit of animal cruelty later, we get them all. The white, the purple, and the red Chuckola fruit. Inside this tree we find the owner and the founder of the Chuckola company, Bubbles. This guy is nuts. He's been here for 1,000 years just telling jokes to the soda barrel to make the purest cola ever. But since we asked politely for it, unlike them, it's gonna give us the barrel for free. So that's pretty nice. I kinda saw this coming. After I beat the cola monster, my man Bubbles gets so angry that he destroys the ground. Fortunately, Mario keeps the cola safe and we manage to go back to the castle and give it to the queen. She looks the same, except now she has some massive bunkers. Damn! She explains to us the reason why Cackletta wants Peach's voice. The Beanstar grants any wish, but is currently asleep, and the only way to wake it up is with the voice of a pure and noble soul. And apparently, the only person with a voice like that is Peach. Bro, haven't you heard Luigi's voice? Mario! Now that's truly majestic. After the explanation, Prince Peasley arrives with good news. He knows where Cackletta is hiding, just a little southeast of the castle in a university. The place is destroyed and the people there have been turned into monsters. We don't have any more Chuckola left and these guys aren't that important, so we take the easy way out, which is kill them. Dude, I don't know what's up with doors in this game. There isn't a single door that requires a simple key. Everything always runs by some bullshit mechanism. For example, here to open the doors you have to reflect the lights with the mirrors. This is just an university, not some ancient dungeon. Cackletta manages to use Peach's voice, and the Beanstar hits it so much that it destroys the floor. See? told you Luigi's voice was better. We finally arrived, Luigi beats up Fuffle.
Oh yeah!
What a champ. And the final fight starts. She doesn't have any interesting attacks, except maybe this one, but these clones are really annoying. And I've been getting a lot better with the bros attacks, but I always mess up something from time to time. So, I win, Fuffle sucks her energy, and just before the good stuff starts, Peasley comes out of nowhere and steals my kill. Thanks man, you're always helping. With Cackletta gone, I just have to find the Beanstar in the basement, and this will all be over. Oh no, these guys again. Why does he always have... Yeah, exactly. I'll just beat you a second time, I guess. Sit down. I won, but one of the peach bots fell from the ceiling and made the Beanstar so angry that it started flying and broke into pieces shortly after. Mario and Luigi tried to grab it, but failed miserably and fell into an island. In the island, Luigi discovers a ball of electricity and without thinking, touches it. And instead of just dying painfully, he gains the power of electricity because he is the chosen one or something. Huh. Maybe I should try that with one of those sad faces in the wall and a fork. And of course, Mario gains the power of fire. But hey, this is good. Now we can open new paths and keep progressing. Imagine using these abilities in combat. The possibilities are endless. No, they just use them to fuck with each other. And that's understandable. If I had the power of fire, I would also burn my house to the ground with my sibling energy. With the new powers, I managed to get out of the island and go back to the castle. Now that Cackletta is defeated and everything is a little safer, Peach can come to the Bean Bean Kingdom to get her voice back. And here's the biggest plot twist of the game. Turns out, Peach's voice was never stolen, and the fake Peach was actually Birdo. I don't know how did she saw that coming. I guess that giant fucking head in the sky was a bit suspicious, but we'll never know. So why is Peach here if everything is fine? Well, it's because there is a little town in the northeast of the kingdom full of toads, and she wants to pay them a visit. And you guessed it, we are the ones taking her there. Oh my god, do I have to? See, Luigi gets me. Why should we be the ones who... No, yeah, no problem, I'll go. This is your average protect the NPC mission. If Peach wanders too far or one of the Goombas touches her, she gets kidnapped and you have to go through this tunnel to rescue her. The worst part is that she is the one who needs to go first, because if you go to the next zone without waiting for her, well... And at the end, you have a boss fight, and to me, this is the weirdest fight in the game. I could only hit a 7 at best. Normal attacks do little damage, bros attacks more of the same. Electricity and fire attacks, miss. You can target that thing on his head, but you do even less damage. There is probably a strategy, but I didn't figure it out. I fought for 18 minutes just doing 1s, 2s, and sometimes 5s of damage. There has to be something you need to do, because at the end, the boss looks so small compared to when the fight started. So now we are in Fungitown, the only place in the Bean Bean Kingdom with toads. And after the long journey, we finally get to relax a little. Restock in supplies, talk to the people, play some games, eat the local food, and Mario got poisoned. God damn it. So now Mario has the bean fever, and the only way to cure him is with a plant that grows in a cave to the west. The problem is there is a big scary monster that kills everyone on sight, but Luigi ain't scared. Well, a little bit. He pulls through it with a spell that makes him think he's Mario. And the big scary monster is actually really chill. He just wants to play a game about burning Luigi alive. But aside from that, he's a good guy. I was going back to the hospital when the Lord smites Luigi down. But no, it isn't the Lord, it's just Cackletta in Bowser's body. Fuffle found him after falling from the Beanstar and she took over him. And now she's blackmailing us. If we want Peach back, we have to recover the 4 pieces of the Beanstar and give it to her. And sadly, there is no other... Luigi, what are you doing? But there is something wrong with Mario. Maybe it is a secondary effect of the cure. Maybe it is the fact that Peach has been kidnapped like 8 times today in the span of an hour. But he's angry, he's bloodthirsty, he's gonna get those shards by any means necessary. For example, the first shard fell on a ship, and instead of, asking politely for it, Mario just blows up the entire boat and makes it crash, killing every single soul in it. The shard got lost in the ocean, a crab guy found it, and Mario and Luigi just beat him up and steal the shard from him. Wow. At this point, I realized Mario was going a little bit too far, so I took them both to a massage place to help them relax, and it worked. The rest of the pieces were a lot easier to find. I got one for doing a job for this guy, the third one fell over here, oh no, you again? Sit down. And I got the last one exchanging neon Yoshi eggs with this guy, the brother of Bubbles. You know, the crazy cola guy. I got the eggs by giving a special fruit to the Yoshis. So now the Beanstar is complete and we need to deliver it right here. The plan is to give Cackletta a fake Beanstar and take Peach back before she realizes it. To get there we need to go through water, so Luigi, you're up. After a lot of Luigi abuse, we finally arrive at Joke's End, the name of the place. I don't know what this place is exactly. This guy explains that it's some sort of playground for ghosts, but it doesn't matter. After a few puzzles and some really hard enemies, the little ghost rewards us with a dinner. He's even inviting someone over. What am I doing this? I'm supposed to be saving Peach right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You wouldn't hit a woman. That's a woman?
Something weird happened during the battle. The passive fire damage killed Chuckola, but the combat didn't end, and when I tried to use an attack, the game crashed. We finally find Fawful and make the trade, but he realizes that the Beanstar is fake because he has eyes. Then he steals the real Beanstar and leaves, but Mario comes up with a plan. Luigi is gonna dress up as Peach and using his beautiful voice convinces Cackletta, and it works. Alright Mario, we need to go save Luigi. Mario, there's no time for this, your brother's been kidnapped! Alright then, back to Luigi. He gets cut right, but he pulls out the biggest outplay of the game. He manages to dodge Fawful and Cackletta, finds and grabs the Beanstar and gets away just in time. Scratch. Well, almost. He fell on quicksand. Mario went to look for him, but was captured by Popple. Yeah, that's his name. Who now has a new partner and even calls him Darling. I wonder who that is.
Oh my god, what the hell? Oh my god, punch my mama in the throat, right kick my daddy in the chest, what the fuck?
She breaks up with him after the fight. This is not over, by the way. Cackletta goes to the Mushroom Kingdom and comes back with Bowser's army to launch a final assault on the Bean Bean Castle. But they are the Mario brothers, they know every square inch of Bowser's fortress. We ask the bird guy to take us there and make our way through the whole fortress, avoiding enemies of course because they're too hard and I don't wanna waste supplies, and fighting every single Koopaling. Iggy, Morton, Lemmy, Ludwig, Roy, Wendy, Larry, they're all gone now. The only one standing between me and Cackletta is... looks like we won, but Fawful suddenly attacks Mario in both ways. Then Peasley appears and attacks Fawful, then Fawful attacks Peasley, then finally Mario and Luigi kill him. Wow. Now there's only Cackletta left. The fight was easy, she only has 3 attacks, spitting balls, spitting fire and throwing stars at you. It gave me a bit of trouble at the start, but I got it first try. Huh? What's that?
No!
She eats us, we're barely alive, and with 1 HP the real boss fight starts. This is hard. She has some really disgusting attacks, at least for me. These balls of fire you have to jump, this giant ball that sometimes stuns you. This one's the worst by far. She spins her arms and you have to guess if you need to jump or not, and even when you jump, she hits you anyways. Yeah, so while I was watching the footage, I realized her eyes tells you which way the arms are coming, so that's my bad. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, there's also this. I spent the entire afternoon fighting her with no success, so what did I do? I decided to stop being stupid. See, I have 2,000 coins, but I'm too lazy to go all the way back to the castle to buy better equipment. But 3 or 4 hours of dying was a bit too much, so I decided to go, and this was a game changer. From 74 HP and 80 defense to 88 and 155. From 105 power to 150. And the same with Luigi. This helped me so much tanking damage and one-shotting the arms. I also discovered this little trick, I guess. Luigi's electricity attack lowers Cackletta's defense a little bit if you do the whole attack correctly. But if you only press the B button on this part of the attack and let Luigi jump, it will lower her defense a lot more. Just look at the damage comparison. reason. With all of this, I was ready to beat her, finish the game, and make 7-year-old me proud. So, let's do this. Oh no, the first one? Really? I don't think I can survive. Yeah, it figures. Alright, second try. Do your worst, you bitch. I did it. But before we even get a chance to breathe, Peasley appears to tell us he has placed bombs all over the fortress. Not only that, he blocked the main exit. And then he just leaves instead of taking us with him in his flying hat. If it weren't for this backdoor exit, we would have been dead. We barely escaped, leaving Bowser behind to die, say our goodbyes to everyone in the castle, and leave. Also, don't worry about Bowser, he's fine. Actually, can we get a compilation of all the shitty things that happened to Bowser throughout the game? Gets beat up by Mario, his cruiser got destroyed, gets shot out of a cannon, loses his memories and becomes the sidekick of a random, falls from a great height and almost dies, gets possessed by the main villain, loses his entire army and fortress, and worst of all, catches a cold. My man's got it rough, and I thought Luigi was gonna be the punching bag. And that's the game. What do you think? You like it? If you dare to say anything bad, I swear to God I will. Alright, maybe I am a little biased, but I'm happy I managed to beat the game for the first time, and I still think it's one of the best Mario games. Or maybe I just really like RPGs. Thanks for watching.